Hey guys, good evening everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Jaydee once again for our Tuesday episode for Daily Stock Market Insights. In this video, as usual, we are going to talk about the most trending stocks in the Philippine market. And let's start. To begin our discussion, of course, I normally started with our index. And overall, what I could see here is still on a positive trend for our market or our index as a whole. And outside a few things. Okay. So first, I like the fact that we have 191 million on foreign buying, 1% increase over there. And there's another thing that I'd like for you guys to pay close attention to. Notice what happened on this period. Okay. It created this flag pattern. It created this flag pattern, right? Over here. And then eventually it broke out of that. So I'm thinking we are somewhat replicating the same movement here because we are consolidating at the top. Plus, there's foreign buying. That means the buying sentiment is still on at the moment. So overall, what I can see here is that for our stocks in the index, a lot of them could be still on the bullish side. So let's uncover that in this discussion. Maybe some of the stocks I'll be covering would be part of the index. And so far at the moment, I would like to plot this level as our key support area. That's our new support right now, 7,381 level. Slightly higher or lower, you'd notice probably in some of my videos in the previous days, I may be plotting our support lines, but there's a little variance between the lines because it is indeed an area. Okay, just take note of that. So around this level, 7,381 would be our support area. And I'm thinking we will still be consolidating right here. The green performance today plus the foreign buying are two things that could already give me, that could give me enough conviction that we are still in an uptrend. And then I was also reviewing our day-to-day count of cases for COVID. I've noticed a significant decline in the number of cases that we currently have. Hold on, let me open that. Okay, as you can see here, our stats for the COVID cases in the past 6 months. So there was a spike in the number of cases on the first few days of January, and then we started declining. And currently, as of February 5, we are now down to 7,000 plus cases. So the trend is going down. So that means overall, the economy is starting to recover. Businesses are back to BAU. And hopefully that continues to decline because it is really important for us to sustain our economy, and we can be back to business. And children can already be vaccinated. That means more people can go out already. And children are very good influencers. I've noticed when adults can go to the malls. Yes, there are people in the mall, but during the time when they approved kids to go to the malls, all of a sudden the traffic really shoot up. That's one thing I have observed. I don't know you guys if you have also observed that. But once kids can already go out freely, business is going to start recovering there. So just that, my personal thoughts on how COVID is influencing market performance overall. Okay, so the next stock I'd like to cover would be, of course, let's try to sort this. I'd like to first talk about SPNEC. Um, so SPNEC, I mentioned yesterday. I think the new support that we have here is somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken, 205, 207. And my view here is that this stock really has something, kumbaga parang may laman to na stock. Hindi siya pump and dump thing na lang. Initially, I was during this period, parang hindi ko pa masyadong makuha yung picture nila. Pero knowing that this is a renewable energy company, and I'm a big fan of companies under renewable energy, this stock is really meant to shoot up. Although if we are just simply trading it, medyo on the expensive side na siya. And my observation here is that para talaga siyang meant to shoot up, kasi kung tawag nito, kung pump and dump lang, bumagsak na to ng todo. It's holding eh. That's one thing I've observed. It's holding. So baka gagawa na lang to ng new support at this level. But we have to observe. Let's check out foreign selling is still there. So let's observe the 2.05 area, and let us see if it'll continue to stabilize right there. If not, then we have to catch it next possible line. What you can do here is Fibonacci retracement. Pwedeng dito. Let's try it from here. Ayun. Diyan pala siya. Medyo mataas yung pagkalaguid ko. Dapat dito siya. Okay. So, first area to monitor is the 0.236, 382, and then 0.51. Just plot your first point in your Fibonacci tool down at the bottom, and then drag it all the way up here, so you can project these lines. Okay, so those are the key levels, but right now we are still in the profit taking phase of SPNEC. Wait for that perfect timing to enter again. Okay, the next stock I'd like to review is Dito. Dito, I love Dito's performance in the past few days. First of all, this is the area where it officially broke its downtrend. Okay, this was the downtrend, the resistance over here. Each time that gets hit, there's a rejection that's happening, and then when it broke out of it, my MA20 tayo, that served as our short-term resistance. But this day, Feb 7th, was the official continuation, and now there is still buying sentiment that's happening. But just be extra careful, because there are a lot of traders in this stock. Okay, that's why hindi siya umuusad ng ganun ka continuous when it goes up, because small change in the price, small gains, people take profit. Parang konti yung holders. Here, so this is the resistance I have in the short term. So just observe that key level, because people might be locking in gains. And if you yourself, you want to lock in gains as well, 6.16 is an area to observe. We're not in the overbought level as of yet, so pwedeng maibubuga pa siya. Pero at the moment, dahil how many days of a continuous climb, baka mag-pull back muna. Maybe it will pull back somewhere here. And this is your new possible support area. See that? Because you had your resistance here, previous support. So that could be revisited. So 549 to 583. There will most likely be fluctuations within that area, and then 616. So let us say lang, in case you're able to get in right at this level and then you exit right here, for example, then that's a good 12%. Okay, so that is if you enter right at the 549 level or 550. Let us check may isa pa, Merrimart. Okay, Merrimart, you had a continuation, although so we're sitting at the MA20 line. We broke out of it, but we have to still pay close attention, because sometimes konting overshoot lang yan eh. There in some occasions slight overshoot above the MA20 that was hindi nag-sustain. Siguro best is really to see that green candlestick. Kung another green tayo by tomorrow, then probably, okay, yeah, we now have officially crossed the path of the MA20. Official uptrend na siya. Okay? So, baka magganito pa siya. Alam mo yun, this one. But if you have solid green na, then that could be a continuation to the upside. Pero we're very close. We are very close. I think hinug na siya. We also have some foreign buying here. So we'll observe. I will still plot our support right at this key level. Baka lang mag-retest, mag-double bottom siya. Just provisioning that probability. If it goes double bottom, even better. Kasi syempre you can get it at 172. Basta doesn't break out or break down lang below 172. Because I feel that this is already very cheap level. Good opportunity to add more volume. So if the market gives you a chance between 1.72 to 213, very good deal na yan. Right? Next is Double Dragon. I was monitoring this. Uy! Tumuloy-tuloy siya, oh. 5.45% increase. 447. My chance. It might go and check out this 10 peso level. Hopefully you guys were able to lock in some gains. Pero feeling ko naman may bubuga pa siya. Dito, 10 peso. Next stop. That will be your next resistance or profit taking level. Wag na maghabol, guys. If you have not entered this yet, don't enter anymore. It's already on the expensive side. If you really are interested in getting in, wait for that pullback. Mag-pullback at one point, people will be taking profit anytime soon. It's already at the oversold area. Okay, try to observe this. So volume is still there, pero it's actually starting to show a declining volume. Pero carry pa naman na volume because it could still increase. Pag pababa siya ng pababa, as we go higher and higher, yun, sign na yun. Okay, that the buying sentiment is starting to decline. Okay, ano pa bang interesting stocks? MONDE. Okay. So MONDE, despite the good news, baka para siyang sell on news. Oo. Despite the good news, the stock gave us some red days. Pero guys, mind you, we are already sitting at a support area. Multiple times this was hit and it's just sustaining. So this is a support level. You have foreign buying. So I'm thinking if not tomorrow, in a few days time, excuse me, it will recover any moment from now. Okay, so just plot in 1555 as your support area. May foreign buying ka na. Nasa index pa siya. So this is a very good stock for long-term holding. Okay, let's check out Emperador, the counterpart. This is another stock that was also included in the index. There was a decline, but looks like this is starting to give us some recovery as well. Baka nga gagawa siya ng support in this area, no? Let's try to plot the Fibonacci again, because Fibonacci is a tool that will measure an area of possible bounce. So nag-drop siya dito lowest point in the short term, and this was your resistance. So parang it is starting to slight overshoot ka lang dito sa 0.236, right? Baka lang it will create stabilization within that area. Otherwise, next stop mo is dito. Lowest drop is the 0.618, which is really spot on at the MA20 line. So at least alam mo which areas to probably forecast as an entry level. So this one as well is also a stock that is positive because it's already part of the index. Just find your entry. Okay. JFC kaya. JFC still respecting, may bela pa to. Yeah, 16 million and foreign buying. Your nearest resistance for JFC is somewhere at the 245 or 4450 level. Very near, okay. But just observe that because the next one is, for me, it's dito na, 259. Lapit na tayo dyan. Ultimately, you want to see what the chart looks like once it reaches this level. Okay. I think that's it for now. If there are a few stocks you'd like me to review, let me know. Drop a comment so I can include that in our next analysis. I don't want to keep it too long. Baka maging dragging for you guys. If I have to record a new one, I'd rather do that than drag you with a very, very long video. In the meantime, good luck in your trades. I hope you have a very profitable one. Those in Axie Infinity, I hope you have locked in your gains. Ang ganda. Ang ganda ng takbo ng SLP. Sobra. And if you were able to catch it during the time during the lowest point, sobrang nakailang ano na kayo. Naka 100% gain na siguro kayo. Okay. So, but more to come on that. That's for a different discussion. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching, and bye bye for now.